All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going over the top 10 most effective ways to drive traffic to your daily deal, your coupon, or your e-commerce websites. My name is Marc Horne. I am one of the co-founders of Daily Deal Builder. Now, if you have any questions along the way, go ahead and type them in the questions box. Or if you're not watching this live, you can always reach our team just by emailing support@hcdesk.com. Now, a quick disclaimer, these top 10 strategies are based upon our personal experience, research, and studying of case studies. Your experience may be a little bit different. However, I think you should grab a pen and paper and let's dive right into the top 10 most effective ways to drive traffic to your site. Now, number 10, the in-person sign-up. If possible, go ahead and leave a physical document at the businesses that actually utilize your services. Now, you could also do this and have other businesses who even don't utilize their services agree to do something. In exchange, you could also use an iPad, and that could be used as a great bonus gift idea. I'm sure you've walked into a Starbucks or a similar type of coffee joint and seen an email subscribe form right there on an iPad. Really great idea. Now, you could also walk around your area and tell folks why they should register and what's in it for them. You can also easily hire folks right from Craigslist to do this sort of thing for you. Now, the trick here is to give something of value in exchange for the sign-up. So when your reps or yourself is walking around, you could give them actual coupons. You could give them credits to your site. You could have them automatically be entered into a contest. The way to think about this is what's in it for them. Why is somebody going to spend the 5 seconds to enter their name, email, and potentially their address or city? From here, you can manually input this information into your website or email system. And what you could also do is take a picture of the document and have a lower wage virtual assistant do this task for you. Now remember, included with your investment in Daily Deal Builder, you received 1 month of a virtual assistant for free. I always recommend to utilize that. Leads us to number 9, piggyback and leverage your existing merchants. So what you can do is request that the merchants that you are working with actually promote the deal they're offering directly on their Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, etc., on all of their social media pages. And remember, when you do this, to go ahead and provide them with high converting and engaging swipe copy. Give them example Facebook posts that they can use. Give them example tweets that they can use. Now, if the merchant has an existing email database, also provide them with email copy that they can use to promote their deal. Now, if they do not have a social audience, you can offer to help them build, grow, and manage one. Value-added services are absolutely critical and a key way that you can generate a lot more revenue for your deal business by not just offering daily deals, but offering website help, SEO help. There's a wide range of activities that businesses just, are really dropping the ball on, and a lot of them need that help. So value-added services are really critical here. Now, if a business is not currently generating revenue through an email marketing list, offer to help them choose a service that fits their needs and show them how to set up a follow-up sequence. Now, with piggyback and leveraging merchants, be sure to offer an incentive and a reason for the merchant to promote to their audience. A few different ideas that you could use. Give them a higher percentage or offer them a discounted and guaranteed future promotion with your company. You could offer upfront cash, maybe $99. You could offer prizes or even service incentives. Example, if you promote your offering to your Facebook, Twitter, and email database, not only will we provide free photography services, we'll give you an upfront cash bonus of $99 and an iTunes gift card. We can even discuss offering you a 5% higher margin as well as give you commissions for any of your customers that you recommend. So what you need to do is make it very appealing for the merchants that you're actually working with to promote their offering. Number 8, word of mouth advertising. Word of mouth is triggered when the customer experiences something far greater than what was expected. The goal here is to go above and beyond the call of duty if you want your customers to talk about you. Build a street team and have them spread the word. Give them t-shirts and different kinds of swag to distribute. And again, incentivize them to help you grow your business and bring referrals. encourage your users to actually tell their friends in all of your copy, your emails, and every bit of communication that you deal with them in. Use direct calls to action. Another big one here is to use gamification techniques. Anytime that your users can have fun and almost play a game in a sense, where they can win things, that will really help them spread the word and is a big cause of word-of-mouth advertising. This totally depends on your demographic, of course, though. For instance, my friends and I will share a lot more when we're talking about adventure and fun services, and we become much more likely to give word-of-mouth recommendations. I would much rather tell you about the deal I got on my vacation to Costa Rica and Paris than I would about my teeth whitening strips. So, in my demographic, my friends really all on Facebook, they're very similar in that manner. So you can really try and study the types of activities and things that your demographic is sharing and work to provide more offers directly related to that. Number 7, SEO and content creation. Now, the benefits of SEO and content creation are big. They're very low-cost results. The brand credibility it can give you gives you increased traffic and permanent results. When you really put focus on creating remarkable content, those results stay online forever and they're permanent. You start off, do your keyword research. Usually recommend to have 5 to 10 to 15 primary keywords that you're focusing on, and then anywhere from 30 to 70 or even more secondary keywords that you also focus on. You want to create Google shared documents to track and analyze your results. Now, you want to be sure to focus on your on-page and your off-page SEO. On-page SEO is adding the keywords to your site, adding your meta description, things like that, the actual copy that's on your website. And off-page SEO is really doing anything that's not directly on your website. Regularly create and submit remarkable content to high page rank content submission websites. Blog often, and also write guest blog posts and articles as often as you can. I personally use Google Alerts to monitor our successes. From here, you can analyze your competition, and it'll also give you ideas and contacts that you can use for guest posts. Remember, HG Traffic Pro, which is included in your investment in Daily Deal Builder, is a very, very powerful SEO tool. It allows you to create a piece of content and then syndicate it to the highest page rank content submission websites. So you could say, create a press release, plug that into the HG Traffic Pro software, and then you can get it syndicated on nearly all of the press release websites, the websites that allow you to submit those. And it just makes it so you can save a lot of time. We personally use assistants and virtual assistants, so I'll create an article or a video. I'll proceed to send it to the virtual assistant, have them log into the traffic software, and then get it syndicated for me. And I provide them with the keywords that I want to target for that particular piece of content. Now, also with SEO, remember to submit a variety of types of content, such as videos, articles, podcasts, press releases, social bookmarking, blogs, PDFs, presentations, etc. There's a lot of different types of content, and users really enjoy consuming that content in different forms. Another big one that we've really recently gotten active in is using question and answer sites. I encourage you to set up a profile at Quora.com, Answers.yahoo.com, AskPhil.com, or MahaloAnswers.com, and make it a requirement to try and answer a question or two a week or a question or two a day, and just try and be regular with that. What you can do there is you can at least answer one question a day, and then you can also link back to content that you have already created that discusses the question in more depth. And doing this, you can really start a nice spider web where you can start to send traffic around to your content, which leads back to your website. Regularly provide thoughtful and knowledgeable comments on related blogs, Facebook groups, and various forums that exist out there. And what you can do is include a backlink, but you only want to do this when it really makes sense. Number 6, guerrilla marketing. What if you went out and hired a couple of people from each city that you represent from Craigslist? You gave them a funny costume and paid them to run around the busiest sections of your cities. You could literally get on there and hire 2 people per city, pay them up, $10 or even less per hour. Give them free vouchers or some other incentive to give walker-bys if they take a picture and tag it on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. You could also get these folks to get users to sign up for your mailing list directly on the paper, leading us back to number 10 we spoke about. The goal here is to be outrageous, be funny, and actually stand out. Focus on turning people's heads and just think outside the box there. The sad thing is that the Naked Guitarist in New York City has received more press than just about every small business in America. Here's some really cool examples of guerrilla marketing campaigns in action. Now, you don't even have to get this in depth. From the top left there, the elevator, which showcases a skydiving company, Canon, the fitness company at the top right. They're all very, very unique. They're the types of things that if you saw it, and when people see it, they either want to interact with it, or they want to take a picture of it, or they just turn their head and look at it. Now, number 5, getting news and publicity. You are much more likely to get a story about you or your company if your business helps your community out, or if you stand for a greater cause, whether or not it's by supporting your local schools, supporting charities, supporting nonprofits, whatever it may be. If you can make your business more newsworthy, you're not only going to help the greater cause, but it's going to make it easier for you to get news and publicity out there. You can just email or call or just get in touch with your local newspaper and radio stations and ask what you would need to do or the correct route to take in order to get a story about your website or business. You can also pay for ads in newspapers. To do that, again, you could contact your local newspaper directly, or you could visit resources such as newspaperadvertising.com, mediabids.com, advertisingresults.com, or usnewspapers.com. Same thing, your guerrilla marketing campaigns could land you in the news, just by doing a really cool and unique guerrilla marketing campaign, just like we talked about in number 6. You do that, and that could help you here in number 5 by being newsworthy. A solid news story about your website could really drive an enormous amount of traffic and brand exposure for you. Pay for traffic, another option, magazines. Find a magazine that your potential customers are reading. Radio, Strategic Media Inc.com, bid4spots.com, wholesale TV and radio ads.com. If you want to pay for TV advertisements, sharktv.com. Check out cheaptvspots.com. And the recommended place that I would start is Google Ads. Google.com/AdWords/TV ads. A really great place to start because it's easy and you can start with less money invested. Now, direct mail. You can also buy targeted lists and send them unsolicited mail. Direct mail is a great way to deliver a sales letter and often works best for medium to larger ticket items. And you could also just use postcards to drive traffic to your lead capture page. In the past, I've used sendoutcards.com, great resource. Before really paying a lot of money for any traffic, you want to test your offers with online traffic before investing in this offline media mentioned above. However, if you do get on TV or things like that, the as seen and logos that you see right there, they really do add credibility to your website. It's instant credibility that you can add. Now, in the internet marketing world, media buying most often implies display advertising, things like banners or image ads. However, online media buying can include pop-ups, email, text links, video ads, widgets, and there's other types of new media that's coming out pretty often actually at this point. With banner advertising, banners have traditionally been the biggest source of paid traffic on the internet. You see them everywhere still, and they still many times can work great, usually sold using a cost per 1,000 impressions model, which means you would pay X amount for every 1,000 people that actually see that banner. Now, the option 1 is to deal directly with the website owners. Find a high traffic site in your niche market or your geographic location and proceed to negotiate to be able to put a banner on their site. I've mentioned in the past how you can use stumbleupon.com to really stumble around the internet, input your interests, and proceed to stumble, and it's going to show you a bunch of different websites that can all be in your niche market or geographic location and can give you really great ideas on who to actually reach out with. Now, option 2 would be to use an ad network, and this is really how to get millions of ad impressions. Test your ad using an ad network that has PPC or a small CPM commitment. Again, google.com/AdWords/display network is definitely the recommended place to start because it enables you to scale much easier. Also, check out adbright.com. And what you want to do is take winning campaigns to higher volume display ad networks. And some of these higher volume things, Zdo.com, Pulse360.com, BurstMedia.com, CPXinteractive.com, Traffic with a Q.com, Advertising.com, TribalFusion.com, or ValueClick.com. Now again, I'm going through a lot of these .coms rather quickly. We will be providing the PDF for you on here, so you can always come back. Now, fair warning, even many of the paid traffic experts out there will lose a lot of money on many campaigns before actually making any money. You've got to have some liquidity to be able to play at a larger level, and I don't recommend attempting it until you've actually gone more in depth and really studied this stuff in detail. As a rule of thumb, I always recommend starting small and working and ensuring that your advertisement is generating you revenue and profits before scaling up. Once you generate revenue and profits, then you can scale up, and you can literally, using some of these ad networks, scale up and get as much traffic as you could ever want. Now, Facebook ads can really be huge for you in the deal space. It's really easy to target, and most of you on here have very geographic specific deal sites or e-commerce sites, so you could just target your specific geolocation, and you can actually use your ad for your actual daily deal that's going on. So right there, if you do it pay per impression, really the only reason somebody's going to click on your ad is if they see your offer and they're very interested to actually buy it, because you can put all the important information right directly in your ad. You can even add how much they save, how much it is, and that is a really great way to generate paid traffic. Now, another one, also known as PPC, pay-per-view, pay-per-click, CPV, cost per view, is another pricing model used in media buying, most commonly used for things like pop-ups, also for some video ads, toolbar ads, and ads that appear in software and computer games. CPV networks that you could look into are TrafficVance.com, DirectCPV.com, MediaTraffic.com, ClickSoar.com, StumbleUpon.com/ads. Be careful when paying for traffic. Again, I can't put that warning out there enough. I've heard many horror stories of folks getting in, running paid traffic campaigns, and going very far in the hole if they're not careful and they're not carefully monitoring it. Now, there's video ads and things where you can advertise in pre-rolls, mid-rolls, post-rolls, overlays. These are when you get on YouTube and right before the video starts, you're forced to watch an ad. Or as the video is going on, you see an ad at the bottom. Things like that. I'm sure you've seen them. They're very common right now. Most people hate them, honestly, but they've proven to be effective from a lot of testing that we've seen, even 10 to 20 times higher click-through rate than banners. Mostly, these are sold using a CPM pricing model, but you can find some PPC, PPV, and CPA. Video networks and agencies that you can look into: YouTube.com, TremorMedia.com, BrightRoll.com, SpotXChange.com, ADAP.tv, Yume.com, and ADOTube.com. Or you can actually deal directly with the video publishers who post videos on their own website and or third-party hosts such as YouTube. You can negotiate placement of ads such as pre-roll ads, in-video endorsements, banners, or text links next to the embedded video, or even you could have them link to your site in their YouTube description box. And again, it's a matter of just sending an email and working out and negotiating an agreement. Leads us to number 3 here, user-generated recommendations. These are similar to word-of-mouth advertising. However, user-generated recommendations, in my personal opinion, are one of the most powerful forms of advertising that any company, regardless of what industry you're in, can utilize. The goal here is to enable your users, your affiliates, your subscribers, really anybody, to only take 1 or 2 clicks, and that should be all that your prospects and clients need to do in order to share your business, product, or services or deals directly to their network of friends and fans on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn. You can actually ask people to share. Don't beat around the bush about it. If you're proud of your business, products, or services, have a very blatant call to action encouraging them to actually help spread the word and share your deals. If your deals are high quality, if people really enjoy your deals, there's a chance that they will share them even if you don't ask them. But the likelihood that they will share them increases if you do ask them. Make it hard not to share. Some things are really just too good not to share with friends and family, whether or not it's because it's hilarious. Think of things like dollarshaveclub.com, or it's just an absolutely incredible deal. If the product or offer is good enough, folks really do feel inclined to tell the people that they care about it. Leads us to number 2, running a contest. Now, the general rules of thumb I go by when running a contest: follow the rules, use third-party applications, include specific calls to action, include a form so that you can generate leads. Be sure to carefully craft your terms, conditions, and rules, and notify the winner or winners on your website. Give away something incredible, something that your target market would want, and the most important thing is to keep your end goals in mind. If your end goal is to generate more sales, craft your contest around generating more sales. If your end goal is to just get brand exposure, or if your end goal is to just get subscribers, you should specifically craft your contest around that. Make sure you measure your results. Great example from Words with Friends here. Hey, Word Nerds, retweet to win a $50 game card. One winner a week. Winner chosen on Fridays. Contest ends the date. And then they've got a hashtag right there. Just a really cool example that you can do. Also, running a contest. The goal here is to regularly hold these engaging contests to grow your audience. Hold a contest once a month or once a quarter, and just, again, have clear goals in mind, whether or not it's subscribers, new users, sales, or branding. Use Google to find the right software for what your needs are. Some software that we've used or recommended in the past: Contest Burner, Wildfire Apps, or wisehive.com/contest. Again, you can just get on Facebook and run a contest directly on Facebook at this point. Know your target market's desirable items that they want and offer incentives accordingly. You can really never go wrong with things like iTunes gift cards and things like that. But if you're running an outdoor-specific daily deal site, have a prize that's more geared towards the outdoor market, that's more geared towards your site. If you're running a very geo-specific daily deal site, hold a prize that represents your particular city, whether or not it's paraphernalia for your sports teams, something of that nature, or paraphernalia for your actual website, t-shirts with your logo on them. Things like that can be great contest prizes. Organic and paid traffic to really jumpstart the campaign. You want to do everything in your power to drive as much traffic to your contest. Google, Facebook, Twitter, Yahoo. Issue press releases about your contests and really just gain and do everything in your power to get as much exposure as humanly possible. Really cool example on the side there about creating a dream board right there on Pinterest. One of our clients here, Nectar Sunglasses, they always are running these cool contests. This one is guess the correct amount of frames and lenses in the photo, and you win a pair of sunnies of your choice. Share to guess twice. They get a lot of engagement on this. You can see that they're getting shares on this. And it's as simple as them just doing a status update right there on Facebook. When you do this sort of contest, you can pay to sponsor this ad to get more exposure on it. So if you're running a contest, depending on how valuable the prize is, you probably want to invest in some paid traffic. Certain contests have the potential to go viral. So if you can get a certain amount of traffic there and hit a tipping point, that contest can start going on its own and spinning on its own and spreading on its own. Now, the number one method for driving targeted traffic to your site: affiliates or strategic partners. This is by far the easiest and most effective way to drive a mass amount of traffic by utilizing joint venture partners and affiliates. The whole concept here is leverage. There are tons of different companies, businesses, individuals, websites, Facebook pages out there that have an audience that fits in your exact target market. And what you need to do is just work out a mutually beneficial arrangement so that their audience can benefit, they can benefit, and of course you can benefit. Is there someone who has already built up a database or audience that's filled with your target market? Could that database benefit from one of the deals that you're actually offering? The answer most of the time is yes. Can you formulate a mutually beneficial arrangement where they promote your website or a deal on your site in exchange for something of value such as commissions, give them prizes or some other incentives? Cash money is definitely the most incentive that really people want. I mean, really every affiliate that I've ever dealt with, cash and generating large commissions is the primary thing that they want. Some examples: promote my deal to your list of subscribers and I'll give you X commission per sale that you generate. You could offer lifetime commissions potentially. Promote my deal to your list of subscribers and I'll pay you X amount of money up front. Promote my deal to your Facebook page and I'll reciprocate and promote your business on mine. If you do a blog post about my business, I'll do a blog post about yours. Maybe you want to do a reciprocal mailing. There's a lot of different types of joint venture partnerships that you can arrange. And really the goal is think about how you can help that particular partner, how you can help that particular partner's audience, and in that process they should be able to help you as well. Offer high cash commissions and pay your affiliates and JV partners on time. This is very important. The goal here is to build a long-term, ongoing, and profitable relationship. One of the ways that we recommend to do this is every time you send commissions, send a physical letter or a postcard with those commissions, with the actual cash check that says, hey, thank you so much. Here's what we've got going on now. Here's what you can do to generate even more commissions. Work on building a relationship. To get in touch with these people, email, call them, send personal videos. In the past, for one of our launches that we did on one of our software products, we created hundreds of personal videos for influencers in our market. We put them on a unique page and sent them directly to that person. That did wonders for us, just by doing that. Yes, it was time consuming, but these people were very influential people, and even just getting a couple of them to want to get involved with our company and promote us not only did incredible things for us, but it did great things for them, their audience, and we've been able to build a long-term relationship from it. Getting out there in person, meeting people in person who have a targeted list of your prospects, and actually just work out that mutually beneficial arrangement. Again, cash is always the easiest way to make a deal, but be creative here, because other incentives can also do the trick. Finding the influencers, get on Google, get on Facebook. Find where your target market is hanging out. Check to see if a website has an opt-in or subscription form, and if they do, it tells you they're actually building their list. From here, you want to make sure that you provide email copy, social media copy, and even physical banners that affiliates can use. The easier that you can make it for an affiliate to promote your website, the more likely that they will do it. People are lazy, so you want to make it as easy as possible for them to copy, paste, send. Now to implement, we've got a really cool incentive new upgrade with Daily Deal Builder for you current DDB clients. You can visit dailydealbuilder.com/plugins. The patch 7 upgrade allows you to do referral-based incentives and all different sorts of other really cool incentives there. Now as a quick recap, number 10, most effective way to drive traffic to your Daily Dealer e-commerce site, the in-person sign-up, getting people to physically sign up. Remember to piggyback and leverage off the merchants that you were already working with. There's a great chance that they have an audience. Leverage that audience. Word of mouth advertising, number 8. Number 7, search engine optimization and creating remarkable content. Number 6, guerrilla marketing. Number 5, getting on the news, getting news and publicity about your deal site, e-commerce site, or just business. Number 4, actually pay for traffic. We went over a lot of different methods and locations where you can pay for traffic. Number 3, user-generated recommendations. My personal thought is that these are the most powerful form ever. If you can get your users recommending it to their network of friends, it's brilliant. Number 2, run a contest. Run one of these contests, again, once a month, once a quarter, once every 6 months, but do it regularly. AppSumo.com is a really great deal site, and they hold these regular contests. These things increase their user base by leaps and bounds every time, and the prizes that they give out are perfectly aligned with their target market. Model that stuff. Do a similar thing for your target market. And the number 1 most effective way to drive traffic to your site, in our personal experience and opinion, is by leveraging and utilizing affiliates or strategic partners. Now, any questions? I'll get these pulled up. You can always email our team at support@hcdesk.com. Now, to learn more, ask questions, or just schedule a demo, get in touch with us. We love helping you guys out. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. Have a beautiful day today. It is Friday the 13th. Have a great weekend. Now, you can visit us on the web and learn more about how we can help you launch a deal, coupon, or e-commerce storefront at dailydealbuilder.com. If you have any members of your organization that you feel would benefit from watching this presentation, we invite you to share it with them. Also, if you have any contacts in your Rolodex that you feel could benefit from launching, creating a daily deal site or a mobile application or just any custom development, send them our way, and we pay out our affiliates on time. We pay you out great. You can also download the original PDF at dailydealbuilder.com/members/top 10 ways to drive traffic to your site.pdf. Now there's a dash between each of those letters. I'll keep that up there. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording now, and I will pull up and answer you live members' questions right away.